I get this room ready for moving in a few weeks. I'm just going to add some of this lotion that I've really been enjoying that my husband got at the hotel he's staying for work. Yes, and you can only get this at hotels. And it's kind of a bummer, but at least I have a few of these little things. I'm just going to enjoy a little bit of this really nice aloe vera auction collection body lotion on my hands and on my face before I tackle this room. Get it ready to go to the next place when the time comes. You know how it is. Oh yeah, at least I get to smell nice while I do it. And I did get myself a new body wash as well, made of honey. And I'm going to use the container it came in. It only cost me $20 for the container and the body wash, so it's kind of nice. So what I'm doing here is I'm putting all the makeup I have loose on the table into this. This is what I got this for, and I'll probably go get my other makeup from the bathroom to put in here as well. But just to keep my lips from getting ouchy, I'm putting on some of my Carmex of it all as well, because it is winter here in Australia, the Aussie of it all. So I need to keep my lips especially rejuvenated at this time of year. So we got some stuff here. I do have a holder here that I've been using to hold my makeup, but I think for now I'm just gonna take all the makeup in here and toss it into this container to make it a little more clean, put together. So that's makeup. This I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with. It is XOX, so I don't know. And then I have my extra little thing that goes in my nail oil pen from Holo Taco. So this is a makeup. It seems to be empty, but I'll put it in here for that. Cheap lipstick, but I guess I'll keep it just in case I want that. And something coming up in a upcoming video. So look forward to that. But I do have some nail stuff that I really need to organize my gems. If you have any recommendations of any gems I should potentially get, let me know that aren't too expensive, because I do need to get some more gems because I don't have much variety. But they're just gonna go in here and all that stuff. I have some things in all of that. It's just crazy, crazy, crazy having to keep things oh so freaking organized. You know, I try my best. I'm not the greatest when it comes to keeping things organized fully, but I at least try, you know. I do try. I try my hardest, but I do have my thing. So this is me keeping organized as best as I can, putting the scraper away as well. So it's all in one place. I'm just glad I have this Holo Taco. I mean, not Holo Taco, but holographic container for all my stampers. Even though, since I've been getting good at my nail art, you probably have noticed, just like with these ones that I just put up, that I did nothing with a stamper for this one. But it is nice to have a nice stamping collection, so a few little things can be even more fun and interesting in their way, and maybe more detail in that way. I don't know. Oh, looks like I got another thing of gems. Yep. For now, I'm just putting them here. And of course, my Squishmallow. This one that I love, love, love. My favorite little mini Squishmallow. I love squishing it. My stamper. My OG stamper. First one ever. And I still have my first ever stamper. Well, no, actually, my other stamper before it. But this is, I consider, my OG first best stamper I ever got. From a brand that I can't get. That's like Queen or whatever. Puquine. Something like the word queen, but not queen. I think it's queen with a P instead. But I don't remember because there's no country besides the US I can get that brand, which is a little bit of a bummer. Some nail glue. Only thing though, last time I used this nail glue, it literally is a little too liquidy, so it slightly got on a pair of sweatpants of mine. At least they were cheap, used sweatpants from a used clothing store, so that's not the biggest loss fully. But if you do get this, it works like a charm, but it is very liquidy, so be really careful when you close this. I was really careful and I still had problems, so I don't know what to go about that. my eyeshadow palette, one of the first few I got. Put it in there as well. Some of my brushes. You know, this is really good size. Really, really, really good size. So I'm just trying to make sure I get everything organized as best of my ability. Use that from Quick Flick. I really like this, I think, because it does have that nice little thing on it. It's better than my first one I got. Another scraper. This is my OG scraper. Yeah, it's P-U-E-E-N, P-Q. You can almost not see it because it's covered in nail polish. But this is my OG scraper. I have used like old cards and stuff as well because they work really well as a scraper. So yeah, I'm just getting my stuff organized. The other scraper, just put it in the things and stuff like that. I wouldn't mind potentially getting a few elongated plates that have something to them. If you know an Aussie brand that sells nail plates, like the elongated kind, let me know, because I would like to look through them at some point and maybe get myself a few new ones. Though I have a really good collection here, so if you ever want me to like maybe go through this a little bit and do some showing of the plates, let me know in more detail. Or if you want me to do roulette of this, because I did see someone a while back on YouTube do rouletting, like randomly picking one of their stemmy plates to do nail art with. But yeah, I know. And all that, got some trash and everything. So let's just really clean this table up and get it going on. Now I got this big plastic box to put all my kind of big things from the table into here, so when I move, they're easy to get to. And right now I just have all my handmade purses that I've made in here, so I just got to add other things in here, kind of like my go-to fan thing for my computer. So I just got to get that into the box and all situated and everything. Yep, just get that nice and flat. There we go, sorry. Just kind of flattening that, getting all of the things situated. Haven't really been using it lately, but when I need to, I will. And if I have a better, interesting, more setup. So there we go with that and anything that makes sense of all of this craziness here. Stuff for making jewelry that I found on my desk here. Yep, things to make jewelry, that is for sure. I have things to make. Just putting a few nail polishes in here. What's this? That's trash. My She Glam eyelash makeup. A random pen. I don't want to put this thing too randomly in these things because this is for makeup and so is this new container. So that's, I want to make sure I keep that organized. And then this is for me to do my makeup, my mirror, as you have seen in the past. It's a little annoying because I have to hold it in my hand when I use it because it stands up, but it's not high enough. I slightly wish it was high enough. I got this at TK Maxx in the UK, and I do quite like it. I just wish it was a little taller is all. So I will put that in here. Ooh, see, this thing's so big that it even fits in here. That just shows you how big this is. This is something you can get at Priceline with a generic branded body wash. And it's only 20, so you get a loofah. So you get a loofah, this container, and the body wash that you've seen. So yeah, I'm now using the container for what I got it for. So this is very, very useful. Very useful, for sure. What do I have here? Some more little balls from mystery stuff. Don't need that. Look at this. This is really cool. Some of the stuff I'm being really bad at not doing my journaling. So I'm going to just put this and flatten it and put it away in my journal stuff. At least I might keep this box too, put it with my journal stuff as well, and put it potentially in there and all that good stuff. You might be wondering what this is in the creative room where I mostly do my nails. This is cans of beer. This is supposed to go on a canvas. This is all beer from the UK so that I brought all the way there to Australia. So at some point, it's all going to go on a canvas together and all that awesomeness is. And if I do make a video, it will be on my creative channel video. But yeah, that's all those. And I have some new ones I'm collecting for the Australia version. So if that intrigues you, look forward to that. But yeah, just some interesting cans of beers that I've tried that have really, really cool packaging. But yeah, let's just get this stuff put away. As I am tackling this room, I got this box right here that I've never tackled since we moved into this rental. So it's time for me to now tackle it and get what's dealt with in here so we can really organize this room and get everything, for the most part, for this stage of it all. Well, here is some of the makeup that I've been using lately for my looks. This is my go-to thing. I just got these from the other room to put away in here just to get them out of the way. And I thought I'd just show you my Quick Flick sunscreen primer that helps give me a barrier so I don't have breakouts or have a weird texture on my face. And this is my go-to blush from She Glam, my go-to mascara, my somewhat of a go-to, this or the one from Australia, or the other one from, Kind Collective foundation as well. But this is a go-to one of mine with my eye primer for the eyeshadow. And then a couple eyeshadows that are my go-tos for recent times, at least for simple stuff. So I'm just putting them all in here to organize it because I saw it loose, but I want to make sure I know where this stuff is. So I might need to look into this more. I'm not sure because I'm putting my go-to makeups in here, which is the only thing. So that's the only problem with putting it in here with this other stuff that I have in this room. Only problem with this too is I lost the lid. It literally flings somewhere. I think I might have tossed it in the trash. So I'm trying to use a lid from something else to hold it. So this, I don't know if I like this primer. I think I might have to get She Glam's eye primer. So that's what I'm thinking of doing. Now this is getting too full. I don't think these two are going to fit. Well, they might, because this is a really good container, I think. Let's now see if I can close it, because this is a lot of my makeup. Ta-da! That's some of my makeup already packed and getting there. Now we just got to, forgot my eye makeup for my eyebrows, because you know me, I love to color my eyebrows. I haven't done them right now, of course. I'm unmakeupified at the moment. But yeah, this is one of my go-tos. I do want to try Quick Flick makeup for the eyebrows. I'm just going to make sure I get the ombre color of this at some point. So there we go. With all of that and everything, my go-to haircut, as you know, keeping my haircut. That's how I do this haircut, even though I am growing it out. As you can see, that's why this is a little wild and it needs a little bit washed as well. Something I would love to be using again, my keyboard. Only thing about my keyboard as I get it ready to put it away is that I don't seem to have a way to get these keys off. So I hope I can get these keys off if I get a key taker offer, because I want to replace the white keys with like green or something, because I don't like this color. But I like the gray and I like the orange. But I'm thinking of replacing the ones in the middle and all those ones. But yeah, besides that, I'm just going to put this in a box like over here to get it out of the way. And then my footrest. Yep, I use a footrest. Really simple, just plastic footrest that my husband got me. And yes, he got me it as a birthday, maybe Christmas present, just because it was useful for me to have. And it has been useful, it's nice. And I can kind of give my feet a massage with the middle pieces, which is nice as well. So I'm just kind of quickly doing a phase in here of all of that. Another cord of mine. This is the one that came with my favorite headphones from Skull Candy. Only thing I'm a little disappointed is Australia doesn't really sell Skull Candy much. So that's the only annoying thing I'm finding in this country, is they do have it, but it's like a very limited amount at like Hi-Fi. I think the only place, and it's usually just the earbuds. But there's some new things I've been seeing them coming out with, because I get emails, and I happen to be in the one country that's not UK or US that they don't really are easy to get. So we'll see what comes of that, but oh well. It's just, I've been seeing some really cool stuff that I would potentially like to get one, maybe, because I really only have one pair of earbuds. It'd be nice to get a Bose earbuds that are to do with Skull Candy, but the Bose does the sound. But that's beside the point. I don't know. I just love that brand. I've loved that brand since 2011, and even before then, I was getting their plug-in ones. Then I started getting their wireless, and I've done everything before they even went more expensive, but still good priced. So yeah, just all that, getting all situated. Outcome as of now, old studio. As I now say goodbye to it all packed and everything, ready to take on to the next place. Part of the new studio. That's right. Even Holes is here, chilling on his chair. Yep. And as you can see, I have another desk to put together that's probably going to make an L shape going right here, facing that way outward to the entrance of it all. Yep, this is the room for the new little studio of it all. As you know, this and everything. So I just got to get that table together and get this shelf right there and probably get my stuff on it to look nice, because there's some nail polish there, and as you can see, my 2 boxes from Hollow Taco. So definitely maybe gonna have those on there to show them off. That is right, and I'm pretty happy with it all. I got changed here, don't mind my hair, but yep, that is the studio. Already gonna be pretty good and everything, and we'll just see where it goes from here.